Why did you write this book? Why was it
I'm
important for
really
you to?
interested in education. Has always been one of my favorite topics, and I wrote my first book at the urging of a number of people who said, "You've learned a lot, and you know you've got a message, I think, for young people and old people alike." And you know, it was crazy. It was on a trip I took to Italy, and during that week, I was with my wife, Susie, and two people sat me down. One of them just in the corner and said, "Charles, you need to write a book about Acxiom and all you've learned, because I've talked to you and you've got a lot to say, and you ought to."
You did have a lot to say. I learned so much, and I'm not in the business or tech world, but I learned so much just about personal development, professional development, some key principles that are applicable to everyone.
And that's what everybody told me about the first book. And I actually had the former Senator of the U.S. Prior say it ought to be required reading for all the business school graduates at the University of Arkansas.
I agree. They'd learn
and
from
this one, and so, you know, out of the first book, a lot of people said, you know, could you tell us more about entrepreneurism? And so that's why I get questions about entrepreneurism all the time. So I'd been dabbling with a lot of the stuff, but we actually started to put in the first book, and it didn't fit. And it was, you know, the book was already pretty long, so it was longer than this one by quite a bit. So I always already had some ideas and some thoughts about some of the Sam Walton stuff, and that I've got in this book, and some other ideas and things I learned. And so I just said, well, I'll just jump off in the book about the current company, and it's a little bit more business lessons focused, right? So.